Good night, fellow punchers. The clock on the wall is just near midnight. On Friday night, back with a few for tomorrow. There was a funeral down in Carrigaline, down with the Langers, today, of a Roscommon man that I would have known. I know all the family. He was sick for a long time, so he passed away Monday. And I was asked last night, did I want to go? I said it depended on how I felt in the morning. So I went to bed early after putting up the video last night. Didn't sleep until I went to bed at 11:15. Was still awake at 1:45. Woke again at 5 o'clock, and felt good. So I decided to go. So I got a lift, and we picked up another man that came from Dublin in Portlaoise. Quick bit to eat. I just had scrambled eggs. That's all I could suck, like sucking diesel. And we headed to Carrigaline, and we had a cup of coffee there in Super Value. So we went to the service and met all the family that I would have known, all of them. So they were all there, big family. And we headed back then, and we ate gave money to Pat McDonough. I got a grand dinner. I had to tell her stop loading in the stew onto the plate. So I sucked it in nicely, and good chat then on the way back. Didn't get back until it was 8 o'clock. So I fell asleep for an hour. I was tired, and I'm since trying to put a few horses together. I missed some of the racing. Some of the coverage wasn't great. We had sort of a break-even day, and we should have thought of it as a second winner. The winner was Rathgall Hill, and I still didn't see it properly because it went out of coverage, and it said, and just as they passed the line, that he had won, and I didn't look back at it yet. I must look back at it. Nice little horse that. So he'd progress a bit or improve a bit. That's his first run in a while. Moon over Miami, drawn in 6. The winner was drawn in 8. Gave it no chance where it was positioned way back, but it hadn't a turn of foot like the winner. Just the winner was impressive. Improved his sight since he changed years. I went to pick one of Ammo Racing last night. Went for the outsider of the two. Gambled on all day, but is a bit of a pig. And there was a good gamble in on Ammo Racing that I just got a text about there a while ago. I didn't see the race, but they went for a touch on it and it won. They do well in Dundalk. He's a good strike rate, that trainer. The one that, Dream of Diamonds, the opposition, he fell and he went 4-7 in running. He should have pushed him up that time. And actually the jockey was Shane Findlin, and he was on the one that was second the last day. I was saying the difference might be the jockey, but he hopped over onto another horse and he won. So, as I said, that's racing. So, broke even. We needed that second one to win a few pounds. We'll have to watch him again. Bus horse tomorrow in the 420. It's a listed race, up in class race for the one we dream of. We were on this the last day. It's in at the bottom of the weights. It's carrying. It's £2 out of the handicap, but that's nullified by Conor Stone Walsh claiming 3. So it'll be running with 9 stone 13. The top weight is 12 stone. Now the top weight will be the classiest of these. Shannon Royal, which was pulled up the last day. So but it's in a better class race. That was in the Thyestes, wasn't it? That should be there or thereabouts, but giving away 2 stone is a good big ask. The one we dream of won snug enough the last day. I prefer if it's 2-6, to be honest. I hate these races when someone goes out 20 lengths out in front because the jockey in second in doesn't know when to go, after them. Do you go in time or do you not?
And the fence on the home turn. St. Donna over safely, but has come back greatly now to both Music of Tara and the One We Dream Of. What is this mare left in front? St. Donna now by 4 lengths to the One We Dream Of and Music of Tara. It concerns these 3 now as they turn in 2.5 furlongs to go and 1 fence left to jump the EBF mare's handicap chase. St. Donna gathered in by the One We Dream Of. On the outside is Music of Tara. These 3 will fight it out, and the One We Dream Of has taken the long time leader St. Donna, followed then 2 lengths back by Music of Tara, and it's the One We Dream Of who will come to the last in the lead from St. Donna and Music of Tara, and then splashing out in Tankerstown Diva. It's the One We Dream Of, driven out by Connor Stonewall from St. Donna and Music of Tara, battling it out for second and third. Another one for Gavin Cromwell, the One We Dream Of.
She had her ears pricked there coming up to the line. She's still only 6. Rated, 114. She'll improve. There's a few nice horses in it. That Chantereau's, but they're carrying bigger weight. They're 11, 4 and 12 stone. So we'll have a rattle at the Buzz horse. There's a bumper in Newbury tomorrow. Seldom I do this, but I'm going to do it tomorrow. There's a favourite there. 3 there runs mare. It won the last day, and it's in good connections. Sean Bowen riding for Ollie Murphy. It runs for Paul Shanahan. One in Wincanton. But there's a mare in it. Heron in the Park. Harry Cobden riding for Tom George. Now, the reason I'm selecting this is it hosed up in a pint to pint, and I went to the Cheltenham sales there in December, and it was picked up for 280,000 sterling. Now that's a lot of dash. That's, I think, brighter days ahead. The mare was only 275,000. Normally mares would be under 100,000 or even 120, the big price. But she's supposed to be good. So she was 5-1 earlier on, but she'll drift again. She's 4.7 on the exchanges there. So we'll take on the Fav. Harry Cobden riding. Tom George he had a winner there out of 4 and a place out of 4 runs. I mean, when you pay that big of money, you're not, the handbrake will be off tomorrow. They'll be looking for a win. Queen's Abbey, that was run twice, hasn't it? In 2 bumpers. It was Raiden Fitzgerald. I think that was sold for 80k. There's a big difference. It's 200,000 of a difference. The Morebattle is on tomorrow. We have a horse in it that we backed the last couple of. We got her money back, Favour and Fortune. There might be, I don't know, maybe saving that for, well, they're not saving it, obviously it's a big pot. But Wilful for the John Joes. Back in Trip. This in the Schweppes, whatever it's called now. The last year, just 22s into 10s. And it goes out in front in all its races. Now this was a bad one here, but the handbrake was on, but he hadn't ran from August to December. 22s to 10s the last day, went out in front. We were on Altabelli, but it only, like at the 2 mile pole, it was nicely ahead.
Whatever the moment, it's never ordinary at Bet365.
Wilful
Wilful on the approach towards 2 out. Wilful leading by 2 lengths to Aston Martini, and then came Stoner's Choice. Bones Park next ahead of Outer Belly as they race over the second last. Wilful went on. It's Wilful from Aston Martini, and then came Moving Like Mini and Outer Belly. They're racing on down towards the final hurdle. Wilful now headed by Aston Martini. Outer Belly coming there with strong claims at the final hurdle. Outer Belly took off with a good leap there to land in front from Aston Martini. Then Moving Like Mini and Wilful, who can't go on inside the final half a furlong, and it's Outer Belly coming home strongly in the hands of Brian Carver. Outer Belly the winner. From in second Aston Martini, then came Moving Like Mini, followed in by...
It's a nice weight tomorrow. What is it, 10 stone 10. They've also on there, tell her the name, that switched yards and they pegged it in at the deep end into the Fighting Fifth. First time out for Jackdaw Castle. Fourth behind Sergino. That had ran in the Supreme. You would know what they're at that. Well, we'll see what entries have that. They've been entered in the county hurl. They could be trying to go for the... There's a bonus, isn't there? The market will tell you what they're thinking of tomorrow. Visio goes over from Ireland after winning in Punchestown. They could be thinking of the same thing. The Mullins crew own this as well. The Mullins family. It's amazing moving years how they can improve horses. How did that go up? The stone higher. One off 119, wasn't it? It's running off 133. So that's a big height. Top 10. I think it went up 10 pounds and the £4 English tax. 19, yeah, went up 10, I think, if I remember. But it's running off 133 there. Wilful carrying 10 stone 10. Doncaster tomorrow, there's the Grimthorpe. 9-year-olds have won 3 out of the last 5. I picked with first time cheek pieces, Hymac. Each way bet there, I think it's 5 to 1, 6 to 1 around that bracket. Had a good run the last time behind Henry's Friend. This will be the third run back in the chase. It won in a novice hurdle there, beating one Big Bang. Won 3 miles 4 in Cheltenham. But it ran well. It's a good old galloper. Ran well. Henry's Friend is above average.
After him though, Hymac in third place. Ho Jolie Smoke is now beginning to paddle a bit in fourth. They're coming down to the last open ditch. This is 3 out here. Brave Kingdom, and now Henry's Friend. He's let loose on him, and Henry's Friend has struck the front for the first time. Hymac is building up ahead of steam on the near side. Brave Kingdom back in a share of second place now as they jump the second last here. Henry's Friend being kept up to his work. Hymac has been switched by Brian Carver up the inside. The final fence coming up now for Henry's Friend. He's up and over it clear by about 5 lengths from Hymac. And then Brave Kingdom 6 or 7 behind with Potter Poutine. They're well strung out in the Coral Mandarin chase. And Henry's Friend is strolling to victory in terrific style to win for the 4th time over fences for Ben Jones and Ben Pauling.
I just picked out the big races tomorrow. The Morebattle and this the Grimthorpe. A lot of people like just to have a bet on the big one, so hopefully at least we'll get a place. Let's just check the prices. We've all been caught. Remember we picked that and back to 2 runs back, then it switches yards and it wins first time up. It's up, I think it went up £10 as well for the Davises. Some scope that was pulled up the last time. Hymac second favourite. Bit of a touch on that. I get this into the oven. Tomorrow, as today now, is the 1st of March. So, bash the bookies over and out.